Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again. In this video you'll be learning how to make slippers using the Birkenstock footbed. Based on popular demands, I've received comments, messages, and even Arambe told me lots of messages coming in to their social media accounts for them to make videos of slides, slippers, wallets and so on. So because of that, we are making slippers. Want to teach you how to make slippers using the Birkenstock footbed. It's a do-it-yourself. You can easily do this at home without using a lot of big equipment. Just using these simple tools, as you can see in the video. Here with Arambe, he will take us through the class once more on how to make slippers using the Birkenstock footing. Enjoy the video. Arambe.
Yeah, so welcome to this class. In this class, I will be teaching you how to make simple slide slippers or normal slippers using Birkenstock footbeds. So you'll be needing this. This is the Birkenstock footbeds. You can get this from any market store where they sell shoe materials. Then you will need your ruler. You will need your small mallet. If you don't have this, you can just use your normal small home hammer. And these are files. If you don't have these, you can either use your blade or your cutter to scrape, or you can just use your sandpaper. And this is a pair of scissors. Then this is the suede fabric we will be using. Then because of the purpose of this class, there is also something I would like to introduce. This is called Marco. You can also get this in any of the stores where they sell shoe materials or things related to leather. So let us go on. So the first thing you will be doing now is for you to select the type of material you want to use. So now this is called a genuine leather suede material to be used. So for the purpose of this class, because it's not for my personal use, it's for a customer, but for yourself it's going to be for a personal use. So you can be using your leg in place of this. So why I'm having this is just for me to know the exact size of the top that I'll be cutting out. So now looking at this, if you are using your leg, you will just have to measure the straps. Now I'll be having 4 lines on my own slide. So I will have 1, 2, 3, or like 4. So now what you will do is that you are going to pick each one. So for the front now, I'm having 5.5 inches. That if that is what you want to use, and if you are using centimeter, that is around like 14 centimeter. So now that is settled. So what I will do now is that you will be cutting out this Marco first. So what I will do is that you will take your measurement. For this, I'll be cutting a 1 centimeter. Is 1 centimeter. So I'll be cutting it out. So this is a 1 centimeter Marco. But for this now, I will be wrapping my leather suede on it. So because you have 1 centimeter here, definitely what you'll be wrapping it with will be more than 1 centimeter. So what do? This is 1 centimeter. So for you to cut it out to wrap on it from this place, you have to cut 1 centimeter in 2 places. That is 2 centimeter. When you add them together, then you put an allowance of 0.5 centimeter. So making it 2.5 centimeter. So that is what I'm going to measure now. So now I'm going to cut it out. So after cutting it out, you will take, this is the Marco that we've cut out. So we want to wrap it. So you can get this gum or any adhesive you want to use from the same store where you get your beddings and other materials. Then you apply the gum. So you allow this to dry for a few minutes, like 2 to 3 minutes. Then you lay this carefully at the center. So then you apply the gum again on top of it. And you still leave it again to dry. So after it's dried, you're going to fold up. You can see because of the allowance, it's actually meeting each other. You can see this now. So the outcome will be like this. So we're going to repeat all these steps in 8 places, because for each leg we'll be needing 4 of this to complete our slide. So now you can see now we now have 8 of this. We have them in different sizes. So in a situation where you have excess at the back, you can just try and cut it off using this tool, or you can just use your sandpaper just to bring them down so that everything can be even and neat. So now what you're going to do is that you are going to keep these straps, you keep them aside, and we are through with the top. So now we'll now go down to our sole. So we'll go down to our sole. So this sole will definitely have a cover underneath, because you can't be working with your Birkenstock bed, sole beds like this. So we'll have to introduce this. You can also get this. These are called Nora materials. They are resins that can be used for soles. So what you will do is that you place your Birkenstocks on it, and you will draw it out. After drawing it out, what you're going to do, then you cut them up. Now you can see after cutting it out, so this is for each leg. So what you will do now is that you will carefully get the sandpapers ready to smoothen the edge. So now you can see we are ready. You can see it fits in perfectly to it. So that is the stage. So now we'll now come down to the coupling stage, where we'll couple the tops to the Birkenstock footbed. So that's where we'll be needing this mold. If you are doing for yourself, you can just put your leg on it. So you can see now this is the smallest one. It will be in front. Something like this. Then in size, Next one will follow. Then next one will follow. Then, so this is what we are trying to achieve. So now you have to arrange them very well so as to have uniform spaces between them. Yeah, so now you will get your marker just to point out the places that the gum will get to. So we do the same for the other side. The essence of that is for you to try and sandpaper the sides where you'll be putting the gum. Can you see now? Yeah. So now you can see I've fixed it on the mold. So now I'll have to apply the gum. So make sure you apply it evenly. So now after applying the gum, you can trim off excesses like this. So you leave it to dry. So now, once it's dried, you're going to hold it firm. And you pull. So now you can see it is ready. So you get a hammer, your mallet. In case if you are using your leg, you will have to remove it from your leg. So now this is set. So now you can see that it's been closed down after we've hammered it so that it will stick very well. So it's now time for us to, this was our sole that was already prepared. So it's now time for us to, you have to sandpaper it. So you can use ordinary sandpaper, or you can get something like this. This is just for the gum to stick very well and to use effective bonding. But in case of commercial use, what we use is a filing machine. I also call it a grinding machine. It's a mechanical equipment whereby you have a file, like a big stone of file on it, and it helps to do all this. Then again, we have to, if you put the sole like this, you're going to see that it's, the top cup are actually too tall, so you either use your cutter to cut it down, little by little, something like this. In case of, but the normal appropriate tool for it is a skiving knife. You just put and you cut it down gradually. You can see this. But for commercial purpose, what we do here is we use a filing machine. So now you can see I have to use a filing machine to make my work faster and better. Although with patience you will still achieve this with your skiving knife or your blade and your sandpaper. So you are going to make sure you dust the surface very well to remove all particles. And you apply your gum. You apply your gum gently. Make sure the gum is applied evenly so as to give you a perfect end result. So you pick for these two. You would see that the way I'm applying gum to this top one, you make sure you hold the straps down and make sure the gum follows the edge so as to have a very neat outcome. So now you can see I've applied gum on both the top and the sole. So in this case you have to expose it to dry completely. So by the time it's no more sticky like this, then you can gum. Then in some cases you might have to just expose it slightly to open fire to make the gummed surface like warm a little bit or hot. So this actually helps in bonding. It creates more effective bonding. So you will see that I will just, because of the weather here, I can still sun dry it. So I'll just sun dry this and we are going to gum it together. So now you can see it's dry and it's no more sticky. So I will have to couple it together. So you start gently from the front. You make sure it follows the pattern perfectly. You come to the back, pull it to align perfectly, and you come to the middle to start pressing them down. It's best you come to the point first. And after this, I'm going to hammer it. And now you can see we are through, and you can see we now have a new pair of ribbed slides. So this is actually ribbed because of the way the strap came out to be. So you can see now. So what you are left with now is just for you to just brush out. So you can remove the excess dust on it. It's going to make it neater. You can see now. So you can just decide to spray everything. So now we've come to the end of this class. So you can actually make different designs with this. You can decide to have your full cup on it, or you can decide to have a rib cup like this, or you can decide to have a vocal cup on it.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Arambe. Thanks for watching this YouTube video. To get shoes from Arambe, you can follow him on Twitter at Arambe_M, on Instagram and Facebook at Arambe. Thanks for watching this YouTube video. See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.